battle of 8 runners, headed by number 1, Allery, 4, Tom O'Brien, 2, Sceaux, Charlie Deutsch, and 3, Empire of Dirt. Takes his chance here, he still holds the Gold Cup entry. Brian Cooper, 4, Joss's Hill, Nico de Boinville, 5, Sub-Lieutenant. He's second at the Gigginstown House Stud as the owners look to win their own race. Been elusive so far. Number 6, Under Sceaux, Ruby Walsh, 7, Uxizandra, Wayne Hutchinson, and 8, Vanateur for that man, Noel Feely. 2 miles 5 furlongs, so very similar to our first race. It can start a little bit further back in the centre.
As I said, I think Emperor Dirt is probably the most solid horse in the race.
Festival form. Luke, who wins?
Yep, I agree with AP. I think Empire of Dirt's the safest bet, but I think Vanateur for your money at 14 to 1, you'll get a big run.
Is it going to be Ireland again?
Without a doubt.
With who?
No, Under Sceaux for me.
The flag is up. Look out for plenty of pace in this, Richard Hoyles.
Yeah, a couple were keen to post, Under Sceaux and also Uxizandra. And for a while, Davy Mullins didn't have his irons on Sub-Lieutenant once they came out onto the course. He had an uncomfortable journey to post as well. Sub-Lieutenant is the one that's lining up along with Joss's Hill at the head of affairs. Flag is raised, but they, as you can tell from the fact they're not on the green stuff at the moment, they are just a little bit in the collecting area. They're walking out now. They once again will have to negotiate a left-hand turn before the starter is happy to let them go. There is Under Sceaux for Ruby Walsh and Willie Mullins. Willie on the 49 festival winner mark. As the runners are approaching the starter. No instructions I can hear being bellowed at the moment. Just asking them to come forward steadily. Entirely happy, and away they go for this Ryanair chase, starting out in the middle of the racecourse. Uxizandra is first to break the line with Joss's Hill and Sub-Lieutenant in the white cap as they arrive at the first. Under Sceaux's taken wide to get a sight of it. Didn't get very high, but got to the other side safely, which is what matters. Allery's big white face, Sceaux, Vanateur, and at this stage Empire of Dirt is held up towards the rear. Uxizandra asked up at fence number 2, delivers with a good jump, and they're all to the other side safely. So now they'll make their journey across the old course and making their way towards the third, the last of the fences in this part of the racecourse, and Uxizandra over nimbly. Again, whole field over. Vanateur is currently the back marker, so it's being run at an honest gallop to this point, and now they have a long swinging left-hand turn that'll carry them back towards home. Uxizandra with the lead by a length from Sub-Lieutenant in second place, and Joss's Hill in the red and white colours in third. Interesting that Ruby Walsh is charting quite a wide course on a very keen Under Sceaux at the moment. 3 wide round that bend. You can see just trying to get a little bit of cover off Joss's Hill to help the horse settle, but Under Sceaux has got very warm. Sceaux racing in 5th, Allery's dropped back to 6th with Empire of Dirt, and at the rear of the field is Vanateur. Uxizandra out in front, measures fence number 4 well, and has got a lead of about 4 lengths over Joss's Hill. Under Sceaux, Sub-Lieutenant, and also Sceaux comes to join that. Allery's just off them, and Under Sceaux's cutting himself right up now to the leader. And at this stage, Ruby, I think, has given up trying to fight him and is just going to let Under Sceaux tank his way through to the lead, hope that he will drop his head and settle rather better, but one gets the impression this is plan B, as Under Sceaux leads Uxizandra towards the next to the fences. So over, Uxizandra in second, Joss's Hill in third. 4th place for Sub-Lieutenant. This will be the last in a circuit's time before they turn away from the stands. And Under Sceaux out in front from Uxizandra, but in a really big leap there. It's been very exuberant to this point, but he's just fought Ruby a little bit to this stage.
Yeah, absolutely fascinating. Under Sceaux then just deciding, AP, that's it, I've had enough, let's quicken up.
Yeah, Wayne Hutchinson jumped out to Uxizandra pretty smartly and got a good free run of it done over the first 3 or 4 fences, but Uxizandra decided to take him on, and now he's letting him roll.
Yeah, as they go down the hill then, he's getting keener and keener, Richard.
Yeah, you're going to see whether he stays 2 miles 5 furlongs for sure today, because he is still tanking along at the moment. There is still a long way to go, and he takes that well. Uxizandra leading up the main body of the field still with Sceaux. Then Joss's Hill towards the outside in 4th place. 5th for Allery. Now back in 6th is Sub-Lieutenant, Vanateur, and still Empire of Dirt at the rear of the field. So this is the water jump. Under Sceaux measures it well. Uxizandra slower in 2nd. Sceaux in 3rd. Joss's Hill. Then Sub-Lieutenant with Allery, Vanateur, and Empire of Dirt. Under Sceaux at the ditch, continuing to jump well, but matched by the majority of the field there. Vanateur just a little bit slower in 7th as they head towards another plain fence, and then they'll begin the turn. Under Sceaux desperately trying to get a breather in. Uxizandra in 2nd place, Sceaux in 3rd. 4th place for Allery. A reminder for Empire of Dirt at the back of the field there for Brian Cooper. First sign of alarm, he'd been at the tail, but it appeared by design, but he did receive a reminder there. So they're heading towards the last open. And Sceaux stood out right outside the wings. He's got to the other side, but he's not giving Ruby an easy time at the moment. 3 lengths back to Sceaux in second place. Sceaux and Josses Hill as they race towards 5 from the finish. Still at the moment, the fizz is in the step of Sceaux, and that time Sceaux got into the bottom of it. Josses Hill in third, Sceaux, then Allery. Despite that reminder, Empire of Dirt's back on the bridle at the rear of the field, at least for a few yards. Then Sub-Lieutenant and Vaniter. So running downhill, Sceaux heads towards the 4th last, and then they really will begin to descend. Sceaux stretch for it. Sceaux in third, then Allery. Empire of Dirt still being ridden. Josses Hill trying to get on terms, and still Sceaux tanking along as they run downhill towards the 3rd last. Sceaux in second place. They're bunching up in behind. Can Sceaux last home with this show of exuberance? 3 from the finish, he jumps it well. Sceaux in second, Sceaux, then Sub-Lieutenant. Empire of Dirt's caught in a little bit of traffic on the home turn. Sceaux trying as hard as possible to reserve every ounce of energy on the run down towards the second last. Sceaux running a mighty race. Josses Hill, then towards the inside, Sub-Lieutenant. Out in the clear now, Empire of Dirt. Can Sceaux make it up the hill? He races towards the second last with a 4-length advantage. Sceaux in second, towards the outside. Empire of Dirt is staying on another big lead by Sceaux, who's down towards the final fence and showing no signs of stopping at the moment. 6 lengths back to Sub-Lieutenant. This is the last. Sceaux thrown at it by Ruby Walsh. Leads by 5 lengths. In second place, Sub-Lieutenant. Sceaux has given his all. Now he only has the hill between him and a memorable victory. In second place, being ridden along is Sub-Lieutenant, but Sceaux with a terrific, exuberant display gives Willie Mullins his 50th festival winner. And how the tide has turned for Ruby Walsh today. In second, Sub-Lieutenant Sceaux ran a mighty race in third. Empire of Dirt, Josses Hill, Allery, Sceaux and Vaniter. I'm not convinced it was entirely the plan, but what an engine this horse must have to travel like that.